I'll tell you what, as we come back to the Richard Marsland studios, the texts, I don't know, Purple, are piling into my phone. The hyphen from Oakley, that's as pathetic a standover as I've ever heard.
Oh, come
He
on.
likened you to a Labrador puppy who just rolls over onto his back and puts his feet up and expects
trying
death
to
to
break
come.
up one of the great
Give me a
partnerships.
chance, JB.
Spud,
Now,
it was
Right on.
pathetic.
now, as we know,
Gary just played you, mate.
Gary had to get someone on that, and I basically did wilt a little bit.
A lot.
But I reckon I can get a Hollywood
You died.
superstar on right now. Right this minute.
Well, you're critical of Gaz because he hasn't got an
Yeah.
interview yet. You said Hugh Jackman was here. We spoke to everyone, but not him.
But Hugh's a good mate of mine, and that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Right.
Just goes on
So,
every other
Gaz,
station around
I'm
the world.
going to handball one to you, a Hollywood superstar right now, just to help you out.
What, as my interview?
Well, it could be. Is he on the line? Eric, are you there, mate?
G'day, my old mate Spud.
Eka!
What's going on, champion?
Mate, how are you?
No, going well. We're just a little bit confused with Gary because I got Plugger on. As you know, it was a world-breaking interview.
Just in case people don't know who it is, Spud.
No,
Who
we've
is
got
it?
Eric Bana, a Hollywood superstar.
And
I worked it out,
absolute
but-
superstar.
Absolute superstar. So, and Eric, I got Plugger on. As you know, it was one of the great interviews of the modern era. And Damien Barrett got Tony Abbott on the Prime Minister of Australia. And then Gary said he was going to get someone on that was international-like, and we've been waiting for 6 weeks, so I thought I'd get you on, Eric, to help Gary with his interviewing.
What a trump card. Are we going to be talking about spring and rainfall and all that?
We will. We'll talk a bit of bike riding. We'll talk about
Conditions on the bay.
coffee down there at St Kilda.
Lycra.
Yep.
The Saints, Eric.
The Saints,
Mate, I'm
Eric,
on it.
had a good year.
I'm on it. I'm your trump card. Mate, it wasn't a bad year. I was quite happy with that, actually, in the end. Well, last month we faded a bit, but it was still a pretty good year, I thought. But, guys, I've got to give you a word of advice. I think you've got to lay off the nicknames a bit.
Why is that, Eka?
It's just, if you've got someone in the car who's a blow-in and they listen to you blokes for more than 30 seconds, it sounds like you need a dictionary to work. The warrior, the chief, the spark, the whopper, the bopper. I can't even keep track myself.
Oh, I love it.
You are a student of the game, Eric, and you would have noticed that the backline at St Kilda is probably working better this year than it might have been other years. Is that fair to say?
I think it's fair to say. I mean, obviously, we've still got to do a bit of recruiting back there, and you know, we moved Bruce into the forward line, which was a bit of a master.
What about the coaching of that particular part of the ground? Have you noticed an improvement distinctly in that area?
Pretty superb. It's only going to get better. I mean, young Hugh Goddard's only just turned 19. I mean, how exciting is that? I mean, he's only just turned 19. His body positioning and the way he reads the ball. I mean, I don't know who the brains trust is in the back line.
He's
Rowan Welsh. I think it is.
He's got a good tutor, Eric.
He's
You
a
know
few
that.
last week, but we'll turn a blind eye to that.
Hey, mate, what can we see you in? What movies can we get up and about? Because footy's about to finish for us, and we need to get down to the movies.
I've got a few in the can, but they won't come out until next year. The most recent one I just finished was with the very funny Ricky Gervais. We did a film on Netflix, which will come out next year, so that was a hell of a lot of fun.
And can you just give us an insight? Who are the best blokes in Hollywood? Or girls?
Well, obviously, I'm a bit biased with our mate Hugh because he's a good old buddy, and he's a ripper bloke.
Yep.
I'd put him up towards the top of the tree, and it falls off pretty quick after that.
Hey, Eric, can I ask you this? As a superstar of films like Troy and Hulk and Black Hawk Down, Chopper, of course, and The Castle, some Australian, what's now cinematic, icon stuff, you must experience dickheads, Eric, just hanging around you all the time, wanting a piece of, you're the star, so I'll just hang around. Have you ever met one worse than Spud?
Eric, come on, mate.
I've met plenty worse than Spud. Spud's not bad. Spud's not bad, but his time's up now, I reckon. How many minutes have I been on the line? I told him 2 minutes.
Very good, Eric. Oh, shut up, Warrior. Yours was just a taped interview with that, but this is live.
Hey, Eric, thanks very much.
One more thing.
Yep.
What you've got to do, Eric, and do it better than most people in the world, is assume an identity and then sell it, and people will pay money, and that's why you're a superstar. What do you think of a former football coach and player assuming the identity of a doctor and going and then speaking at functions?
Well, Tell me that's not true.
That is true, 100%.
It was true for about two hours, Eric.
Well, it gave me some pause because I thought, well, at least if he's out in the bunch and someone goes down, he can render assistance. But, I mean, not if he's a fakie. I mean...
Don't go down that path, Eric.
It's not true, is it, Spud? Were you trading as a doctor?
For about 90 minutes, Eric. I got introduced from someone from Sydney who had no idea, obviously. But
Doctor
anyway, I
of
ran
what?
with it. I come out with a few big words that they were happy with. So,
Doctor of Defence?
yeah, not much, mate.
Hey, Eric, thanks very much for jumping on the line. We really appreciate it.
No worries, guys. Go Saners.
Good
on you,
luck with
Eric.
everything coming
Great
up.
man, well done, Spud. Just to keep
well played,
everything,
Spud.
just to
sort of
keep
looked
everything
after you,
ticking
Gaz, a little high
along.
five there.
So what happens with Gary's?
No, he's
interview
still
now?
got to get one.
Right.
I just
Well,
you know,
listen.
I've got Plugger and Eric Bana.
In my defence,
yeah.
the target I went after
Yeah, but you've-
is in the middle of an American election.
Well, the finals are coming up. I know, America. That's
He's
good.
trying to
I
say
think the Wolfpack's
Donald
ears
Trump.
just pricked.
Yep.
4 weeks we got.
You need to
4 weeks. And
produce something,
JB's
Gary.
got to get one grand final day, and he'll get one from the North Melbourne breakfast. He'll be
He,
dagging around someone there. Yeah.
Hugh,
It is his breakfast.
Hugh Jackman even spoke to Finey. That's how many years got around, but Gaz couldn't get him.
You said you were best mates with him.
Yeah, I am.
Bring him in
I
person.
would be in his best 5 mates. And what I don't want to do is embarrass him by bringing him in here because he's done all the other stuff. He has to do that.
Yeah,
He's
but you would-
obligated to.
As we did with Plugger, you will get the best out of him. You'd go to
I
a
know,
different
I
sort
probably-
of place.
Yeah, I probably would too. You're dead right.
Yes.
But I might.
Who are you going to get now?
Well, I'll tell you who I went after. Do you want to know who I went
Yeah,
after?
yeah.
I'm hand high in the air. I
Yeah.
went after this bloke, and when it became evident it wasn't going to happen, I've done no more work.
Yeah, well, you
And
need to do some
not,
more.
Well, I'm not going to. So
Yeah,
don't
you
I?
are.
You are.
can't
You
be-
need to.
I can't be
The
bothered.
pack-
Wolfpack,
the pack
the
needs you
pack
to.
get on.
I'm too
Put
busy.
pack. Tell us.
I'm
We're
too
at Eric
busy.
Bana on,
I'm too
Hollywood
busy. I've
superstar.
got sheets to organise over the next month. I
Your
don't know.
leader, Wolf, is
Yeah.
relinquishing
Yes.
his responsibilities.
after-
Tell him what he has to do.
Rob Gronkowski.
You went after the Gronk.
Oh.
I went after the
Yeah.
Gronk.
That would have
big
been
time.
good.
Yeah, thank you.
I would have
Warren.
copped
I
that.
would.
Yeah.
I would.
Well,
That
of
would have
course
chumped
you
all
would
of
have
us.
copped it, stupid.
That would have chumped all of us.
I know
I
I
would
would
have copped, and I won't say.
What
it,
about an Edelman if you can't get
Yeah.
the Gronk?
What about
He
Hainsey?
might
I
do.
going
think
over there?
Edelman is busier than Gronk. Off-field stuff.
What about Hainsey? NFL star, young.
Oh,
he's doing.
now there's
there's
something
one.
for you, Gary.
Spuddy, you and I are tight.
Yeah, you're not going to get one that I say.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Well, so can we guarantee someone before grand final day?
No,
Even. Why?
no, because I'm busy.
No, well, you'll have to do one at some stage.
Well, just
Podcast it.
run a tape over that Eric Bana, and if we get no one else, we'll trot that out on grand final.
Ah, that's mine as well.